Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well today. It is a beautiful day on Tuesday today. Observer, happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're doing well, Observer. Always good to have you in here. Juby, what is going on? Favorite streamer. Appreciate that. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well today. I am really excited about this stream. I just posted the outline of what we're going to be doing in the Discord. I did use the Schedule 1 blueprint editor. So we are doing a mega build. We're going to finish that mega build I started, I think it was last week sometime. So I think we're going to have 13, 14, or 15 employees at the docks. I haven't completely decided here, but I have all kinds of notes. I have the blueprints. Let me pull them up on my other monitor here. Oh yeah. So I'm excited to try this. I know we're experimenting too with 3 or 4 mixer 8 mixes. So I haven't decided exactly what we're going to do there, so let's just start with the docks. But it's going to be a massive cocoa farm. Massive. Okay, so we are going to need tons of pots. Now there's a lot of depth that I want to put into this build slash video slash stream. Yeah, appreciate that, Observer. Always a good time here. I always have a great time in here too. So I'm glad we feel the same. Always have a good time talking with you all, building, experimenting. But speaking of viewers and comments, let me just go over a few of this real quick. So this build, I wanted to use everything that I've experimented with on stream, everything cool that I've found from other Schedule 1 creators. For example, 7Pack will be using a lot of his stuff today from his experiments. And yeah, there was a couple comments. One of the comments being what we experimented with last time, using 8 mixes, or making an 8 mix using 3 mixers. So yeah, shout out to that comment. I'll have to look it up, but I'm gonna give everyone that did comment or contribute somehow randomly to this build. When I make the video, I think I'm going to try to give them some shout outs. But the handler routes outside of like the properties, like property to business and property to property, going to be using that. Going to be using 7Pack's manifold system. I understand it now, and it's amazing. Hey, what's up, Jack's in the box? Hey, it's going pretty well. Oh no, 666 subs. What are you talking about here? Oh my gosh, I have 666 subscribers. Oh no, we either need someone. I hope they don't unsubscribe, but we need to get that off 666 for sure. Oh jeez. Okay, well hopefully someone soon will sub or unsub, but if we unsub, we're gonna go right back to 666. So we just need a sub. Oh, if someone just saved it, thank you whoever just subbed. I really appreciate that. I didn't want to have any bad juju in this stream today. But yeah, I want to use Sevenfold's manifold system. It is amazing. I'll explain that today. My handler routes that you've seen me test on stream. I want to use caged workers. That's something else that I've kind of tested on stream. Also, handlers trapped from other properties. That's something that I've done once, but not on this scale. But this was also sparked from a comment that I got too. And then let's see, other things. I think that's about it. But yeah, gonna be a lot going into this build. I'm really excited. Hey, thank you, Ruben. Ruben was 667. Right on. Got you, my guy. You gotta have a good dealing sesh. Hell yeah. Thank you, Ruben. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. Ruben has saved us from the 666 subscribers. So shout out Ruben. You might see me glancing over today. My gray kitty, he's not feeling well today, so he is on some veterinary meds, trying to get him feeling better. But these meds make him a little loopy. He is so sleepy. He's like stumbly sleepy. But I'm guessing after a day of those meds, they said it'd go back to normal. So that's good. I'm just checking my properties to see what we have in here. We're gonna need, let's see, what's the totals here? 24 pots. Oh, I have them right here. 24 pots. We're gonna be using moisture pots for cocoa. And this is from 7Pack's testing. He did some manual testing, not just number crunching. But I think we can get even better results because we're going to be caging these workers. Poor kitty, hope he's all well, son. Thank you, guys. Thank you. He is, I think he's 7 or 8 now. So he is an adolescent kitty. But he started... So we think it's the cat. He found a cat outside. He's an indoor cat, but like through the window and stuff. Yeah, he's only 8 years old. I think his I don't know what you call them, senses and stuff went all wonky when he saw the cat outside. Cause he got so puffed up and big and mad at this cat that he saw walking outside on his property. Okay, 24, 24, 24, suspension rack, full spectrum grow lights, moisture preserving pot. Let me see what else we'll need. We'll need some lab ovens, 6 of these. I'm gonna go get the Viper. Gonna need 6 cauldrons too. Now this setup is mainly from 7Packs. We are gonna edit it just a little bit. Ooh, that's a baby. My cat is 19, almost 20. Oh, right on, Jax. That is a healthy kitty because 19 and 20 is pretty old for a kitty. So yeah, right on, Jax. Hello, Rozzy. Hello, Duran Duran. Hey, Gutamaza, how are you doing today? Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I hope you guys are all doing well today too, guys and gals. Now let's. I don't like withdrawing this much, but I'm excited for this build. I don't really want to go collect from the dealers, but we are going to go get our Viper. So we have room for all this. There it is. Alright. I got so much random stuff in here. Okay. Police curfew. Let's get there before the police curfew. We'll just reverse to save a second here. Okay, kind of nailed it. I don't give myself props too much, but I kind of nailed it backing up into there. Okay, 30K. Good morning, Lady Lumps. I hope you're doing well today. Always good to have you in the chat. Let's see here. Okay, so 6 cauldrons, 6 lava ovens. We're gonna need a lot of racks, but that's okay. Oh yeah, drying racks. We need 24 drying racks too. 24. Now, no chemistry stations. Mixing right now, I'm gonna hold off on. We might mix, but I'm not sure. I have other plans for a mixing video I'm really excited about. But I think this will do for now. Insufficient cash, 36. We need another couple thousand here. I am. Thanks. How have you been? Yeah, been pretty well. This weekend was pretty busy with July 4th and stuff, but got to see a lot of family and friends, so pretty fortunate there. But yeah, Tuesday now, so happy Tuesday. But doing pretty well today. It's really nice outside, so I will be recommending, and I will be going outside after today's stream. Smooth driving. Thank you, thank you. Lady knows that's all you say. Oh, that's also just good morning. Yeah. Yeah, usually if I remember right, Lady Lumps, usually you're just a listener. Listen maybe even during work if I'm remembering right. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of these viewers are just listeners, which is awesome. Yeah, usually she always says good morning because I always start in the morning. I, I've only had one evening stream ever, Jax. Yep, that's right. All right. Good, good. I remember correctly then. But yeah, we had some good conversations, really, because of the viewers. Oh, let's go ahead and run. Really because of the viewers, but oh, headlights here. Yeah, it's good time in here. Oh, I did not mean to save. That's fine though. Okay, let's hide out. Oh yeah. I would like to see you testing 2 or 3 mixers for an 8-step fix, but I could bet it'd be done with 2. I think it can 2 chips. Yeah, I think in the next stream, I'll be testing that out. But today we're gonna be trapping workers, getting a 13 or 14 employee build at the docks, and I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be a massive coke farm. I just posted on the Discord. Let me actually link that in chat in case you guys want to follow along. I just linked it in Discord. What we're going to be building today. Oops, wrong button. But let me link that so if you would like to follow along with the blueprint, you can. Let me get my other keyboard here. But I have laid this out on the Schedule 1 blueprint editor. I love that app. It's awesome. So I pinned that if you want to follow along. Even if you don't have the app, I posted the picture of the blueprint we're going to be using. But yeah, it's going to be 24 drying racks, 24 moisture preserving pots. We're not using air pots today. This is from Schedule 1 or from 7Pack's testing. We're going to be using a lot of his data today. Because not only did he kind of crunch the numbers, but he actually did the actual testing. He sat there for hours, like real life hours, testing, playing as a handler, making sure nothing was duped so he could get exact amounts for testing. But really what he was testing was what was the best setup. Moisture versus air pots, additives versus no additives, fertilizer only, all this stuff. But pretty much what it comes down to is one botanist with 7 or 8 moisture preserving pots. Dropping this off here. One botanist with 7 or 8 moisture preserving pots and all additives by far is the most productive. So that testing, if you've not seen that series, I highly recommend 7Pack's videos. Yeah, they're great. Really like them. I will be giving him a shout out when I make the video for this build. But good stuff there. We will be taking advantage of his, what he calls the manifold system. So we will, I'll show that. I will show that here soon. I'm excited. Yeah, those videos are good. Yeah, right on, Lady Lumps. 7Pack does some great work. Puts in the time. Doesn't just crunch the numbers, which I'm guilty of. I'm a number cruncher. But actually puts those numbers to test. So, pretty awesome. Alright, so this is going to take a minute, but we need to rip everything out. We need to rip everything out of here. So, let me just start by... Let me look at the blueprint here and see if we have... I did not account for lockers. Okay, so I think under this stairwell over here, I think we'll have extra storage and lockers. So I did not put that on my build, but that's okay. So let's do that. Well, I need some racks here. Okay. Got one rack. Oh yeah, I made a little break area for him. Let's keep that. We'll put a rack right here. And stick this in the thing here. Put that in the van. Now, another little idea I had was, I'll just try to do this quick because we're not going to do this, but since the gas mart deliveries are always being used right now for mixing, I was like, well, I wonder if anything else sells any mixing ingredients. And actually, Oscar sells gasoline, which is used in the cauldron, which is why Oscar sells it, but you can also use it for mixing. I was like, well, what if there's a 8 mix that you can just only use gasoline and get some value from it? Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. So yeah, gasoline only mixing doesn't really work, but that was an idea I think I had. Juby, welcome back. How have you been, bro? I've missed the streams. All good, all good. Been pretty good. Been planning out this build, so I'm super excited to be putting this into action today. Let's go ahead and sleep here. Dealer's doing some work. Loaded in midday, so that's not bad. Ooh, Savings World. Right on, Chips. I have to check him out. Actually, let me write that down because I'm always on the lookout for new Schedule 1 creators and content. Really like testing, like I've mentioned. So I'm actually going to write Savings World down. Thank you, Chips. Appreciate that. YouTube Schedule 1. Right on. Yeah, so goal today, 2 goals. I would like to hit the 1 million net worth on this world. That would be awesome. And then, of course, this docks build. Alright, so let's go ahead and not unload this. I'm just going to put this in the van for now. I know it's taking up one of like Dan's hardware or whatever delivery, but that's okay. So nothing in all these. Let's take all these pots down. Now, last time I streamed, I was on the test world. So I did get a few ideas from it, but yeah, once I got to the end of the build, I knew I needed to get like a blueprint or something because I definitely messed it up. But I have this planned enough now where I'm confident on my main world here and more excited than nervous about it. You look tired. I am pretty tired, but I really wanted to stream today. So hopefully a super long stream. Goal is always 4 hours, but I would love to do longer. We'll see how it's going. We will see how it's going, GB. Alright, so I did not need to purchase so many suspension racks and lights. I kind of forgot I had all these here. So, same with the drying racks. So we'll have to make up that money to get our thing back, our net worth back. 4 hours is good, right on. Right on. Alright, let's get these jukeboxes all synced up. Sounding nice here. And let's unpay. Wow, I've paid them for a long time here. Let's unpay a lot of this. 5 days should be plenty for them to finish up, I'd say. So do something like this. Alright. Just making sure I don't overpay all these workers while we're building. This is hard-earned money. Hard-earned money. Alright, cool. So let's put some more stuff on a shelf down here. We're just going to make a bunch of shelves. This is going to be an absolute mess for a while. It's actually gonna drive me crazy, I think, but that's okay. We'll fix it. Put this down here. All right, looks like some of these drying racks are finishing up, so we'll just wait on that. These are gonna be cooking for a while. Let's see what we got here. None here. Wildflower child, what's going on? Good morning. Equipment doesn't count towards net worth. Oh no, I think I misspoke. I think I misspoke, observer. Nice catch. I think it does count towards net worth. I wasn't thinking correctly there. Was not thinking correctly. But yeah, good catch. Thank you for that. Yeah, so we will not have to make that up. Maybe we'll just go sell it to Mick if we need more room. You sound sick a little. My nose is super congested today. My allergies are kicking my butt. But that's okay. That's alright. I got my mouth to breathe through. Yeah, maybe that's why I sound a little tired today. Silly allergies. Okay, so we're waiting on them. What we can do maybe is start setting up the upstairs. So upstairs, Oh, what's up, pup? Yo, hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well. A new sub on YouTube, Gutter Gimp. Thank you. I don't know how, sometimes that pops up, sometimes it doesn't. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Right on, Juby. Right on. Yeah, sometimes it shows up when people sub, sometimes it doesn't. So I try to give you a shout out if I see it. But a lot of times I don't. Yeah, it just doesn't show up. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for all the subs, all the conversation and interaction. Okay, so we'll be using the first 2 racks. So let's just keep those with that. Throw this in here. Caps lock from trying to run the game. Running game. Oh, I got you. Yeah, all good. Yeah, what's up, Benji? Benji, are you gonna work for me today, dude? It looks like you're working, but you glitched out on me the other day. Or no, I'm sorry. See, my brain's all messed up today. I'm thinking of Brad. Benji, you're in the clear. You're hustling for me. 16K from Benji. So yeah, way to go, Benji. Way to go. I'm busy skinning Charles. Good lord, Benji. It's too early in the week for that kind of talk. Skinning Charles. I hope you mean some type of effect. Poor guy. That's one of your customers, remember there, Benji. Alright, 1 sec. I do need to blow my nose. Super annoying nose today. 1 second. Alright, crisis averted. He's lowballing me, though. Alright, alright. Well, I guess a little bit more understanding, but maybe the baseball bat or frying pan would be better. Maybe baseball bat or frying pan over whatever you're doing over there. Alright. Almost got this cleared out. I do have a bed down there, so I don't need one upstairs. Alright, we're gonna remove the jukeboxes. Just for a second. And we need to fit 24 drying racks upstairs. So I kind of forgot about the lockers. We're gonna have to move those. Hopefully they are gonna be finishing up with these soon. I actually might just take them off. Might just shake them off. And I'm going to put these up front so I don't forget to replace them. Because I want to jam today. Jam and chill. Alright, so let's just help them out. We're just going to take the lease from them. Oops. I'm all like, good morning, Brad. Whack, whack, whack. Yep. Brad needs it. I think Brad's been taking a beating on everybody's world. Alright, there we go. Finally clearing out. Alright, so this might take a minute here. So we got 2 stacks here, 2 stacks, 3 stacks. I don't think these can combine at once because they're different qualities. So we might trash it. Can't believe I just said that, but we might trash this. But for now, let's put it over here. Heck yeah, I need those upbeat tunes. 100% agree there. K-Soul. What a great composer already. Only a few years in the game. I say a few years, I think it's 10 years in the game. But highly recommend to go check out his stuff. If you have social media and all that. I don't use any social media at all, so I don't follow or anything. But yeah, K-Soul, K-A-E-S-U-L. It's composer for this video game. I believe that's what he calls himself. Hopefully I'm not misspeaking there. I think composer is correct. Maybe musician, but I think composer is correct. Benji, now that's more understandable, but maybe, again, maybe just get the frying pan or the baseball bat. I don't think there's any skinning needed. Don't think there's any skinning required here. He's a paying customer. He might lowball you, but he is a paying customer here. Alright, let's toss this in here. There we go. Benji's gonna let Charles go. There we go. That's a fair drug dealer there. Good job, Benji. We're bumping at the front end of the docks. So let me grab these 24 drying racks that I just moved over here. And we will... Let me look at the blueprint. Now here's the plan. I'm going to need to go to Dan's Hardware in the morning. And maybe Blue Balls Boutique. Yeah, definitely Blue Balls Boutique. So we're going to put a coffee table right here. Coffee table because it's low, so we can jump over it. And so it would block off this stairwell. So we need to leave a 2-spotter right here. 1, 2. And then we're going to have drying racks all the way down here. Wow, we need some lights. We need some lights. We're definitely going to need to go to Blue Balls Boutique. I have a few extra here, but it is so dark. Let's do this. Okay, not good building music here. There we go. Hey, Dieter. How's it going today? I hope you're doing well. How come 13 employees in the docks? Well, I want to have... So the goal here is to have 10 hired employees at the docks, all being botanists and chemists. And maybe a cleaner. Probably put a cleaner in there. So 10 hired here, and then any handler that we need, I'm going to trap them from a different property. Like maybe the storage unit, maybe the bungalow, maybe the barn. But I'm going to be stealing and trapping other workers here to make a absolutely massive mega build. Now this does not require any mods or anything, but just a little bit of tedious, a little bit of time consuming stuff that you need to do. But yeah, right on. Thank you for joining today. Always glad to have people in the chat. I have a really good time streaming, so thank you guys. Alright, that's all the lights we have, but it's a little bit more lit. So again, if you want to follow along with this build, I did leave the blueprint on Discord. Discord is pinned with the blueprint that we're using, so feel free. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Does this work? 1, 2, no. I think we'll go with this. Oh, they're doing a deal behind the docks. How did I have this in... Okay, so I had it like this in my drawing. Okay. So I think we can unpay and get rid of all these lockers. So let's do that. Yo, what's up, Like Star? Oh, it's good to have you in here. Ender Stardust. Hey, Rob. What's up? What is up? Hope you're doing well today. First time chatter. Nice, and it's on Twitch. Most of my chatters are through YouTube, so always nice to have Twitch chatters in here too. Yo, what's up, Legion? What is up, man? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so here's how I have it in the drawing. I might change this. 3, 1, 2. I have something like this. Or I think I had them actually just like this. I don't really like that. Maybe this. Maybe something like that. But let's go ahead and put these ones over here. Now this one again is going to be blocked, but in a different way. This stairwell. So we will block and put a safe right here. And this handler will... Let me see what I labeled this actually, just to make sure I'm speaking correctly. Make sure that I'm speaking correctly here. Let me check this safe. So we'll be using a safe. Okay, so this is going to be the output here. I need signs. We need signs. I might sleep right now so we can get more signs, more lights, more supplies. We'll probably put all the lockers right here. Oh wow, you can put those way under the stairs. Let's do that. Ooh. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, perfect. Now I have unpaid all my workers, so anything extra we're just gonna take. We're just gonna take and probably just throw it in the van. But let's sleep and get some more supplies. We need racks, we need lights, we need safes, we need coffee tables. Having issues with my new Razer keyboard and mouse, adding extra drivers and stuff. Oh dang, Puck. I thought I had everything fixed, then after 2 hours of 4 AM grinding, sold some weed to Javier and lost it all. Oh man. Oh, it's always frustrating when that stuff happens there, Puck. That sucks. Oh, I hope you get that figured out, man. Hope you get that figured out. Alright, let me put a, let's finish this row of racks here. So at least we'll have 24 total racks upstairs. I will double check this. And then let's find a place. We need jams up here. So we'll have to I'll have to figure out where to put the jukeboxes. Why not put the lockers upstairs? I did have them upstairs, but we're gonna do some caged workers / trapped workers here, Rozzy. So it'll come together here soon. Let me put these here. 1, 2, 3. So these will be the storage shelves that are gonna supply the botanists, right? So I'm gonna have Let's just go get some. It'll come together here. It'll come together. Let's take the van. Let's go to Dan's Hardware. Let's go to Blue Balls Boutique. And I'm being investigated. Whoops. Micah, it's always good to have you in here. Running my 4th save. I have 20 plants in the sweatshop and 1 chemistry station and 1 oven in the motel. Okay. Right on. 0 issues with this game. That cleared my system cache didn't fix. Right on. Also, I don't use add-ons. Cool. Yeah, I don't use add-ons either. I hope I don't die here. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna park this here and get out. I don't have a skateboard. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll hide out at the barn. I've been shot. Repeat, I've been shot. Hopefully no more. I think it's 3 shots is death. So hopefully we get out before then. Alright. Take some kooks so I get some more energy here. And then we gotta go get some resources, or furniture and materials. I'll probably get another coffee here soon. I found some tea. I'm not a huge tea drinker unless I'm really not feeling good, but I did find some tea. It's called Throat Coat. I was talking about last time how my throat gets sore when I do streaming. I guess I just don't talk this much normally, but it actually does help, surprisingly enough. Okay, since we're right here at Hank's, let's get a bunch of coffee tables and racks. Alright, coffee tables 120. Holy crap. Okay. Well, let's get let's see, coffee table 27 coffee tables. Okay, well, let's just get 27 then. And then we'll just get 10 storage racks. It says, I think I have some extras anyways. And we got 3 trash cans. Okay, so that's good from Dan's Hardware. Yeah, I was thinking RAM or maybe too many drivers conflicts. Offer your keyboard there, Puck. Might be the case. You don't have any GPT to like to run away and fly fast as AT. Yeah, we got away. We got away. Ooh, I love tea, but only cold tea. Actually, it's kind of funny you say that, Observer, because until I didn't like hot drinks. I still am a little iffy. I drink my coffee hot and my tea hot, but it seems to soothe my stomach more if I have like an upset stomach or whatever. Seems to soothe my stomach a little bit more. I'm not sure why, but the warmth does. Okay, so we got safes, lab ovens, coffee tables, cauldrons, storage racks. Ooh, brick presses. I think I have an extra brick press at the barn. I remember seeing. We already got the drying racks. Okay. I think this is all we need. Now we just need some lights. Oops. Oh, do you want a deal here? Sure he does. I guess he doesn't want a deal. And we'll get 20 more lights too. And a grandfather clock. And a painting. Actually, I like the lines. I like the lines for a factory. I imagine that in your setup you'll have a lot of racks with products similar. When I worked giving 4 hours of talks a day, I drank chamomile tea with ginger and honey. Actually, yeah, this is, I'm not sure what the throat coat has, but I also put in a tea bag that has ginger, and turmeric. So yeah, and chamomile, I drink that one usually. Chamomile or ginger, those are my favorite teas. The heat probably relaxes the stomach muscles, like a hot stone massage, but for your stomach. Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's pretty soothing. I love these little 4-spot wall shelves. Yeah, what are you using those for, Puck? I love them, but I never can find a use for them. Yeah, what are you using those for? Alright, now I know I saw an extra brick press in here somewhere. I just have junk everywhere here. Oh wow, look at all these bricks here. Okay, this will be the next project, but I have big plans for a mixing world. Big plans. I want to do individual mixes for each customer, and then compare that with how I have it set up with their preferred drug. So I want to see if, how to explain this. One second here. I want to see if customers will spend more money on their preferred drug of choice, or if any drug has their preferred mixing effects. Does that make sense? So I have a test in mind that I'll be doing, but first I want to do a really, really cool mixing setup I think we can do. Almost like ordering different mixtures. So that's the plan. I'm really excited about that, but I want to do this build. And then, yeah, mixing will probably be next. Oh no, really, Puck. Chamomile tea or chamomile is super easy to grow ground cover, and fresh makes the best tea. I'm gonna make a note of that because, yeah, we need some ground cover for our vegetable garden. And yeah, chamomile is one of the main ones I drink. So, right on, Puck. Thank you for that tip. That's awesome. Ground cover. Right on. This is, yeah, I'm actually super excited about that. My wife was just talking about some plants that she got for ground cover. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and launder here. No, let's not launder. Let's not launder. Oh, I forgot signs. I almost forgot signs. So let's go ahead and let's just get 20 metal signs, and we'll get 20 wooden signs too. Alright, we'll get 15 metal signs here. Order won't fit in inventory. Oh, that's weird. It did stack in my inventory, but I had to order it separately. That was a little strange how that worked. But it did work. I used, let's see. I used the little wall shelves above workstations and regular shelves for general overstocking. Okay, right on. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, we'll get there. Oh, yeah. Then he peels out. I recommend the German and pineapple varieties of chamomile. Okay. Oh, right on. Alright, so let's start labeling all this stuff and putting down some coffee tables. Safe, put that in there. I want this out of my inventory. Yeah, I wasted like 40 bucks there on Kook. Alright, so I plan on keeping this as their little make-believe rest area. We got them a TV to play some games on break. You know, they work 21 hours a day. 21 hours a day for these employees, so those 3 hours, they need to have a good break. There's so many smudges on my glasses. 1 second here. I can't see. Alright. Before... Oh, jeez. Oh, remind me not to get on your guys' bad side. Remind me not to get on your guys' bad side. Since he's not going anywhere to do his job, touch with his feet. That's 2 people in the chat that have said feet. Oh, goodness. Okay. So this is the plan here. Yeah, safe here. This is gonna be supplied by a trapped handler. And I don't think they can get through here. But we might put a table here, just in case. I don't want another safe. Give me a countdown. You know what? Does Oscar sell those? I don't know. Alright. So we can take all this down. Uh-oh. Whew. Alright, got that mic muted just in time for the sneezes. Just in time. Okay, so we do need more light. I can't see a thing in here. That's a little better. Let's put one back here too. Alright. That's much better. It's pretty well lit in here now. Pretty well lit in here. Okay, so this is going to be the safe. Let's go ahead and start labeling. This is output for one. So let's say output from drying racks. And then another little note, maybe supplying cauldrons. Yeah, I like that. Okay, supplying cauldrons. So output from the drying racks is a safe. Let me make sure and put safe here. Alright, the safe. Output from drying racks, supplying cauldrons. Cool. Oh, these. I need another light. Darn it. I still have the CIA manual if you need it. Alright, so let's put a light here so we can see. That's alright. Now these three... Maybe we put this right here. Yeah, let's put that right there. And then these ones will be coming from the grow pots. So this is Botanists. So the drying botanist supply rack. I feel like I can word that better. Botanist that dry. Dry. Supply rack for botanist that dry. Maybe that made that. Alright, let's do this. Supply rack. How about upstairs? I want to be clear because I make notes for you guys too on these, but I will forget as well. So I make notes for myself on these as well. Using drying racks. Okay, cool. So this is the supply racks. Ooh, I need an S there. 3 supply racks for the 3 upstairs botanists. Using, you know what, let's put the number in here. 24 drying racks. Okay, that's 3 supply racks for 3 upstairs botanists using 24 drying racks. Okay. Cool. I think this is going good so far. Now, you might be asking why I'll trap these up here, and it's just to save on steps. I'll have 3 botanists trapped up here just to save on steps. They'll only be allowed upstairs, and I'll have a handler supplying these shelves, and the botanist will only have drying racks. This is again from some of the testing from 7Pack's videos. This is his manifold system. So yeah, we'll be going into that a little bit more, but we'll be using another rack right here to block. And where did I put the other rack? Okay. I have this right here. This is going to end up being the supply. So let's go ahead and let's go place down some stuff. So just making sure I don't making sure I build this right, because I did do testing the other day for this, and I do have a blueprint, but I want to make sure I'm doing this one right. Alright, so this is going to be where all the moisture preserving pots are. It should be just like this. An entire row, I think it's going to be 16. I'm sorry, 12. So we'll have 24 of these pots. It's 10, 11, 12. Alright, so let's collect from all these things. Let me get rid of some of these too. Then right across, the safe's not going to be here anymore, but right across we'll have another row of 12. Again, I did post the blueprints for this on the Discord if you do want to follow along. Feel free. This will be coming together soon, but it's going to look weird just because we're trying to make lanes for all these botanists, chemists, handlers, so we can trap and still be efficient here. Now, I do have room in this build for a cleaner. I don't know if I'll use them. I'm not sure. There and there. Okay, so we need 4 more. So yeah, the idea here is going to have We're gonna have 3 botanists just in this lane here. Let's go ahead and sleep so our dealers can keep working. Let's see, what have I missed in chat here? Oh, you guys are getting all weird, huh? Getting all weird in chat. Yo, what's up, Maharshi? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well. Good to have you. Happy Tuesday. It's super nice outside where I'm today, so I will be getting outside after stream, get some sun. Alright, let's go ahead and empty these out. Two more to clear out here. Yeah, let's steer the conversation a little bit away from Skinny and Brad. It's getting a little weird in here. Thought this was just a little joke 1 minute thing. It's been going on for a while. Thank you, thank you. Benji, you're a dealer, not a serial killer. Alright, let's take this out. We'll probably just throw all this stuff in the van. You're back! Welcome back, Wildflower. I'm doing okay today. I'm a little tired, and if I sound sick, I'm not sick. My nose is stuffed up, so I sound sick, but I'm okay. I am a little tired, but other than that, pretty well. Yeah, doing pretty good. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Wildflower. Hope you're doing well today, too. It's pretty nice where I am today, so I will be getting some outside time after stream. Alright, I'm running out of room here. Let me unload some stuff on these racks. Let's put material and stuff here. Yeah, I got way too many grow lights and drying racks and really everything. But that's okay. We'll have it for whenever. Alright. Here we go. Again, let me go put this on the rack. Make some room. Man, my allergies have been whacked today too. Dang pollen, yeah. I think the pollen's kicking my butt too. But also cool to see everything flowering. We do have a like wildflower garden, or like a wildflower prairie kind of that we're trying to start. So I'm super excited about that. Yeah, I planted a wildflower prairie even though I am allergic to everything green and flowery. That makes sense, huh? Alright, so we're gonna do something funky here. Ready? So that's gonna go there. We need another rack. Need another rack here, and this is how we'll block in but still allow. See that? And then we'll put one more coffee table here just to trap them in totally. So this, let me get a sign. Get a sign here. Oh, there's a sign there for us already. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so let's put it right here. This is gonna be so supply rack 4. 3 botanists growing. Yeah, 3 botanists growing. And let me make sure like the wording is kind of similar to this one. 3 upstairs botanists using 24 drying racks. Let's put 24 pots. Growing 24 moisture. I don't need to put pots, but 24 plants. Let's say that. Okay. Do you use any anti-allergy eye drops? No eye drops, but I do use the, I think they call it like Flonase, or whatever the generic is. It's a nasal spray. I do use that. But man, allergy meds are expensive. They're crazy expensive, so yeah, that's the only allergy thing I have. I would like to get some, like decongestant allergy medicine eventually, but like I said, that shit is expensive. It's crazy. And they look at you like you play Schedule 1 in real life. You have to give them your license and ID and everything just to buy some allergy meds. Kind of crazy. The real life drug dealers really ruined it for everybody on that one. Alright, so these are the last 4. This should be a total of 24 now. 24 pots, 12 on each side. And this will be the botanist lane, I guess you can call it, right here. That they will be they'll forever be stuck here. It is what it is. They'll be paid well. Now, how do I get out? Okay, there we go. Now, I've seen botanists walk through pots, so this is why I am surrounding them with the coffee tables. I have seen them walk through pots. Now, I hope this beam here does not... So I planned this out for a 2x2 area. There's also going to be a handler stuck here. This handler is going to be taking leaves from the drying rack all the way to the cauldrons back here. So I need this lane to be 2x2. But right here it's 1x1. So I think I'm going to use racks. Ugh. Coffee tables look so nice though. I need new eyeglasses. A new eyeglasses prescription. I've been having headaches. I have to wait until next Friday for an appointment. Yeah, hopefully on next Friday. That can't come soon enough. Yeah, hopefully you get your eyeglasses prescription updated. Headaches are not cool from that. Probably just some squinting and stuff all day, huh? Do you think that would be cool for new viewers? Let me see here. I realized I wrote a novel. Juby, I missed your message. Hang on, let me scroll up here. I need to start paying attention to more Twitch chat. I'm so sorry, guys. I have a habit of looking right here, and that's only the YouTube chat. But yeah, Fred Flint. Oh, Fred Flintstone. What's up? What is up? Hey, man, dude, if you're still here, I finally found your message, so sorry about that. Hey, man, do you know how I can make customers order more products? Meth, for example, only doesn't exceed 3 meth per order. Yeah, so Fred Flintstone, or Fred Flint. Yeah, as you increase your rank, that helps. So the daily budgets for customers increase as your rank increases, like Hustler, Block Boss, all that stuff, all the way up to Kingpin. That does help. It does help if you have the correct drug affinity, so the preferred drug of choice, as well as mixers. If you have a good mixing, that helps as well. So those are 3 tips I can give you for customers buying more. But yeah, just keep leveling up. A good way to level up is to escape the cops. If you get up to wanted, dead or alive, you can get 60 experience for escaping cops. Remember, it's not fighting, but escaping the cops. So yeah, a few tips for you there. Sorry I missed your message earlier. You know what you should do? Inside the motel, anytime you get a sub or a Twitch follow, you should put a sign with their name and what platform, and do that for every new person in the whole stream, and then for the next stream, erase the signs and suck at that again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have so much chat to catch up on. My bad, Juby. Yeah, like I said, I need to start looking at this screen over here. It has the combined chat. But yeah. Juby, that feels like a lot of work, though. That would be cool, but that feels like a lot of work. Okay, so this is coming together here. This is coming together. I did change... These are just blockages. These are just blocking. But I wanted to make sure that my handler could get around this post here. So there is 2x2 and even 2x3 area most of this. So let's continue. I think I can put a jukebox here. Resync, restart. What we got? Right on. Allergy meds don't even help me. My symptoms don't even improve. I just struggle through them. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I didn't know that, but you can buy anti-allergy medication everywhere, and they're extremely cheap. Wow. It used to be like that here, Legion, but they changed it because they kept trying to get the pseudo from the allergy meds, or from the decongestion medicine. So now we have to, you can't buy more than a certain amount over a certain period of days. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, Legion is a major ingredient in meth making. Yeah, Observer. Yep. The real drug dealers ruined it for us allergy sufferers. So they ruined it for those that, except that need it. Yep. Exactly. Hey, Nero, what's going on today? Hope you're doing well. We're doing a big build. Big build today. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna sprint to Dan's Hardware and get a few of those little metal tables or wooden tables. Maybe the wooden ones would match better. And I think I can fit some jukeboxes in upstairs. Wow, hiccups and burps out of nowhere there. But I did get the mic muted again. I'm at work, unfortunately, it's just an 8-hour day. Okay, right on. Now, remind me. Hold on here. I just got a memory spark in my head here, Nero. If I remember right, you have a 4-day week, and you could choose. Or you used to have a 5-day week, but your Friday, you split among your Monday through Thursday. Is that right? I might be completely misremembering this. Might have been someone else. But yeah, Duran, if you ask the pharmacist for the stronger medication behind the counter, they will look at you weird and start asking a lot of questions. Thanks, Smith makers. Yeah, give me the strong stuff. Doesn't work for pharmacists, huh? Okay. Came here for some tables. Let's just get 10 of each. Alright, cool. I might just sleep early again just so it's light out. Oop, we're going to the docks, not the barn. Let's see here. Green tea, nettle, and ginger are known for their antihistamine and anti-inflammatory properties.